beating the drums of war must be reminded that no one, however strong, is truly safe in war. If you are a Nigerian living in Nigeria, then you cannot be oblivious to the drumbeats of war echoing loudly across the nation. There is no gainsaying the fact that there is tension in the land at the moment because of the drumbeats of war reverberating across the land. The drumbeats are emanating mostly from ethnic and regional militia operating in different parts of the country. But secessionist groups operating in different regions in the country are also stoking the fire. Unfortunately, some unscrupulous politicians, elected and unelected public officials, are also guilty of doing the same thing. All over the nation, different groups busy themselves with making pronouncements designed to provoke the other groups. The latest of such unwarranted provocation has come from a faceless Fulani jihadist group in Delta State. The group passed copies of an unsigned notice of threat to the governor and people of Delta State at strategic places around the state capital, Asaba. According to the notice, the state governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, must withdraw his support for the southern governors' ban on open graze in their region within 72 hours or risk devastating attack on the state by armed Fulani jihadists. The group warned of very dire consequences should the governor refuse to meet their demands within the stipulated time frame. It vows that its attack will be more vicious than those in Borno, Kebbi, Katsina, Kaduna, Enugu, Benue, Oyo, and others that do not respect the Fulani's heritage. Okowa's major sin, according to the faceless group, is hosting the Southern Governors Forum meeting, which took the decision of ban open grazing in the region and being the leading voice at that meeting. The group also made several other provocation statements in the notice that it captioned Fulani jihadist warning and open message of 2 paragraphs to Delta State. It declared in a part of the notice that the Fulani shall never negotiate the ownership of Nigeria and West Africa and Sub-Sahara. The notice writers claimed that they were responsible for the recent bomb blast that rocked the federal secretariat in the state capital, stating that the explosion was intended to warn the state about what they would do in the event of a failure to accede to their demands. The Fulani jihadist threat has, however, provoked a reaction from one of the militant groups in Niger Delta region of the country. The group known as the Movement for the Emancipation and the Defense of the Niger Delta vow to respond with a reprisal 10 times more venomous than any jihadist attack in Delta State. The group warned that should the Fulani go ahead with their planned attacks, no Fulani will ever exist across the Niger Delta, adding that it will also target Fulani business interests in the oil and gas and other sectors across the country for destruction. Attacks by the Fulani herders on different communities across the southern region of the country have provoked reactions similar to the one from the men from other ethnic and regional militia in recent times. Such actions and reactions are capable of precipitating a war that will consume the country. But let's place on record here for a warning that the safety of those beating the drums of war now is not guaranteed should war indeed breaks out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not praying for war. We are not praying for anything called violence. All we are praying is that God should rain down peace upon Nigeria. And that will happen when the people that are living in Nigeria see that it is good to live together as one. Owing to what is happening in this content, it shows that the Fulanis has said that they are coming, Fulani jihadis are coming to Delta State to attack the region. And what was the offense of Delta State? It is because they host the meeting of governors who ban open grazing in the southeast. Now, there is something here that is very surprising, which I want to bring it out. The Fulani headsmen have vowed that the country belongs to them. You see, for somebody to begin to speak like this, that means they don't even want to make peace with anybody at all. The Fulani headsmen, or the jihadis as they call themselves, are people that are known for war and clearing the existence of men. But this time around, because of their activities, so many people have begun to plan to defend themselves. But they should go and think if what they are doing is how the government should rule. There's one thing they say here in this news that baffled me, and I want to read it out again. It said, Fulani jihadis declared in a part of the notice that the Fulani shall never negotiate the ownership of Nigeria and West Africa and Sub-Sahara. So we never negotiate with anybody. And they must understand that Nigeria is not owned by them. They are strangers that came into Nigeria and been received by Hausa people. Today, they have overthrown the Hausa people, collecting most of the land that belongs to Hausas. And that has given them the power to proceed and collect other lands that belong to other tribes in Nigeria. And the reason why they are speaking this way is because they have a backbone. They have people that are backing them up. And the people, their character is to fight war and kill humanity. Killing is nothing before them. But we want to tell them that every tribes in Nigeria who has seen what is going on are ready to defend themselves. Now, if Fulani jihadists are pressing forward to spread all over the state and begin to massacre people, people are also ready to defend themselves when that time comes. And the time is now. So we are appealing to the Nigeria government who are backing up Fulani jihadists to back off. If not, this present administration will succeed in destabilizing and 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 sink Nigeria into an ocean of dooms, which the name Nigeria will not be found again. So we want to appeal to them to desist from such an action.